Tomorrow morning, millions of Americans will get behind the wheel, merge onto the I-95, and unknowingly break a brand new traffic law. Not because they are bad drivers, not because they were not paying attention, but because nobody told them the rules changed overnight. And the fines, they are not small. We are talking hundreds of dollars, points on your license, and in some cases, your vehicle being pulled off the road entirely. If you drive on the I-95 even occasionally, the next few minutes could save you a serious amount of money and stress. Welcome to UK Visa Diary. Now, you might be wondering why a channel like ours is covering American traffic law. The answer is simple. Our community includes travelers, newcomers, students, and families living across different countries, and many of you have reached out asking about road rules that affect your daily life or your upcoming trips. So today, we are breaking down everything you need to know about the new I-95 traffic regulations that take effect tomorrow, so you are never caught off guard. Let us start with the biggest change, the one that is already causing confusion before it has even officially begun. Effective tomorrow, new variable speed limit enforcement zones are being activated along several major stretches of the I-95 corridor. What does that mean in practice? It means that the speed limit you see on overhead signs can change in real time based on traffic flow, weather conditions, and accident data. And unlike the old system where variable signs were considered advisory, these new electronic signs now carry full legal enforcement power. If the sign says 45 and you are doing 60, you are not just being cautious, you are breaking the law, and cameras positioned throughout the corridor will capture it automatically. The second change involves the right lane. For years, the right lane on certain sections of the I-95 has been shared between regular traffic and vehicles entering from ramps. Starting tomorrow, new designated merge zones are being enforced with stricter rules about where you can change lanes and when. Cutting across a solid white line within a merge control zone will now result in an immediate fine starting at $150 for a first offense. Repeat violations within a 12-month period jump to $400 and trigger an automatic review of your driving record. The third update is one that catches even experienced drivers off guard. Hands-free enforcement is being expanded significantly along the I-95 starting tomorrow. Many drivers assume that using a phone mounted on the dashboard was already legal. In most states it was, with some restrictions. But under the new coordinated enforcement push across 95 corridor states, undercover officers and roadside cameras will be specifically targeting any visible phone interaction, even at red lights, even while stationary in slow traffic. The fine for a first offense starts at $200 and climbs steeply with each subsequent violation. Now here is the part that affects a lot of our viewers specifically, those of you who drive commercial vehicles, rideshare vehicles, or who frequently carry passengers. There are new loading and stopping restrictions at several I-95 interchange points, particularly around major urban exits. Drop-off zones that were previously considered informal stopping areas are now clearly marked no-stop zones with active enforcement. If you stop your vehicle in one of these areas, even briefly, even with your hazard lights on, you face a fine of up to $250. The authorities have been clear that there will be no warning period. Enforcement begins the moment the rules go live, which is tomorrow. So, what should you do right now to protect yourself? The first thing is to check your state's Department of Transportation website for your specific stretch of the I-95. The regulations are being rolled out in coordinated phases, but the exact boundaries of enforcement zones vary by state. Knowing exactly where the new rules apply in your area is the single most important thing you can do before you drive tomorrow. The second thing is to update your GPS or navigation app. Most major apps, including Google Maps and Waze, receive speed limit updates through official data feeds, but there can be a delay of 24 to 48 hours before new variable limits are accurately reflected. For the first few days, trust what you see on the overhead signs above the highway, not necessarily what your app is telling you. Third, charge your phone before you drive and put it completely out of reach. This sounds basic, but it removes all temptation. If you use your phone for navigation, set your route before you start driving and use a properly mounted holder. Do not adjust it while moving. Do not pick it up at a traffic light. Do not risk it. Fourth, if you do receive a fine and you believe it was issued in error, you have the right to contest it. Each state along the I-95 corridor has an online dispute process, and the first 30 days after these new rules take effect are expected to see a high volume of contested fines. Document everything. Take a photo of the signs in the area where you received the citation, note the time and conditions, and submit your dispute as quickly as possible. The reality is that traffic law changes like this are implemented quietly. There is no loud announcement. There is no guaranteed notification to every driver. It is your responsibility to know the rules, and that is an unfair burden when the rules change overnight. That is exactly why videos like this one exist, and why a community like ours matters. At UK Visa Diary, we believe that being informed is the most powerful tool you have, whether you are navigating immigration paperwork, planning international travel, or simply driving to work tomorrow morning. Stay sharp, stay legal, and look out for each other on the road. If this video helped you, please share it immediately with anyone you know who drives the I-95. Subscribe to UK Visa Diary so you never miss a critical update like this one, and drop a comment below letting us know which state you drive in. We read every single one. Drive safe, and we will see you in the next video.